I use my size to my advantage. I like to play physical. I like to be tough to play against.
In his own words, Chaz Reddekopp describing his style of play, a physical defenseman with NHL size at 6'3", 215. He takes the man, clears the crease, and wipes out wingers. And he has a good instinct when to engage that physicality in order to not be taken out of position. He's the type of guy you can pair up to shut down the opposition's top line. And that's not to say he doesn't have offensive potential. He makes a good first pass and put up some decent numbers in minor hockey.
I think growing up, when my Bantam years, my Bantam first year, my Bantam second year, I was an offensive guy. I ran the power play and that sort of thing. Going in the Western League, you got to make that adjustment. You got to find your role on the team, and I guess I just found my role, and it was the shutdown defensive guy.
Reddekopp says he's always been a big guy for his age. He plays with an active stick and controls the space well in the D zone. He would be the ideal partner to an offensive guy, like, say, Joe Hicketts, his partner in Victoria.
I think we complement each other well. I think obviously he's known as an offensive guy. I'm more defensive guy, but also he plays that role as well. So I think we fit together well, and we play against the opposing team's top players, and I think that's a lot of fun. I think we do a good job of that.
Johnson gets back up, 2 more rights, 3-4 by Reddekopp. Johnson's down!
He can certainly drop the gloves, but he knows all too well that is a small component of what scouts are looking for these days. It helps to be able to do that, but you gotta be able to play the game as well.
You gotta pick your spots, you gotta be smart with that. So I think when it's there, obviously I won't be afraid to do that, but like you said, at the same time, they're looking for players who can play as well.
Reddekopp had a pretty good year in his draft year, 5 goals, 21 points, plus 12, and he didn't miss any games for the Royals.
I think obviously there's a little bit of pressure there for that reason. The year went pretty well though for our team as well. We ended up coming to the second round here in Kelowna, and we thought we could have done a little bit better there. It didn't turn out how we wanted to, but we were pretty happy with the year, and I think I was pretty happy with how my year ended as well.
He was a fast riser in Central Scouting's draft rankings. Just 199th among North American skaters at the midterms, he finished the year up to 82nd, which puts him in the neighborhood of the 3rd to 4th rounds.
So it was good to get that reassurance that I've been working hard and improving my game in that way. As the year went on, I got to play more, I got to be more comfortable with playing and that sort of thing. So I think that helped me a lot, and that helped me improve my game and be more comfortable with it.
Reddekopp moved to West Kelowna in grade 4 and played his minor hockey there. He played his second year of Bantam and first year of Midget at the Pursuit of Excellence program. He was drafted by Victoria in the first round of the 2012 Bantam Draft, 13th overall. Reddekopp went to the draft combine in Buffalo and was put through the paces of the physical tests. One in particular he did very well on, the anaerobic fitness mean power output test, where he was second overall out of 120 prospects.
Obviously talking to a lot of teams and that sort of thing was a little bit different, but it was cool to be around everybody at that time, and the testing went well, I think. Obviously I worked really hard coming up before that in the past few weeks, so I think that went well, and I was happy how I tested.
Reddekopp isn't expected to jump to the NHL right away, but he just might be that guy for a team looking for a physical shutdown defender, a team that is willing to let him season in major, junior, and minor pro.